guys, Coach Lentz with your daily PE activity. Today we're going to be talking about a skill that's really important to know how to do. It's probably one of the most important skills I will teach you this year, which is how to throw. Throwing is really important because it can lead to a lot of other things that you'll be able to do a little bit later on, maybe in a year or two, okay? So we're going to start with how I teach throwing, and hopefully we're able to go back in person this year, and we'll play a whole week's worth of games where we're just throwing and catching, okay? It's a very important skill. So, put my ball down real quick. If you have a pencil handy, pick it up real quick. The first thing we got to figure out is which hand you are. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Now, I'm right-handed, so whichever hand you picked your pencil up with is probably your dominant hand, the hand you're going to throw with. So, once you've got that figured out, find an appropriate ball. I have a very plastic wiffle ball. It's very light, not going to break anything. You can also use a sock ball. So you take your socks and fold them together to make a very safe ball. I wouldn't use a basketball or anything like that. Maybe a small bouncy ball. And make sure you ask your parents before you do this indoors too, okay? Excuse me. So, how we throw. First off, hold the ball in your dominant hand. If you got that, you're halfway done. Now, I'm going to teach you the steps that I use. So here we go. The first thing we got to do is make a T. So I have my feet facing you and my arms out in a T. Then we say elbow. Now it's important that you bend the elbow that you're holding the ball in, okay? So don't bend the hand that's empty. Bend the elbow with the ball. So T, elbow. Now, we're going to pretend there's somebody over here I'm going to play catch with. There's not anybody there, but we're just going to pretend, okay? So my target is over here. I want to point my T at my target. So my arms are kind of pointed directly where I want to throw. So T, elbow, and with this hand, I call it the target hand, you can point at where you're going to throw. So T, elbow. Then I'm going to step with my foot that is closest to my target. So it looks like T, pointing here, T, elbow, step. Now, from our waist, we've got to turn our shoulders towards our target. So T, elbow, step, turn, and then we're going to throw. When we throw, think of a clock that has hands. And right now, I'm pointed up at the 12. Okay, the very top of the clock. So when I release it, I'm going to release it at 9 o'clock. So if you look at a clock on the wall, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then when I throw it, I'm going to follow through. So if my ball's right here, T, elbow, step, turn, throw, right there, it's thrown, and then I follow through. So all together, pick up my ball. All together it looks like this. T, elbow, step, turn, throw. And that is your basic throwing motion. So, for PE today, I thought you could, again, make a sock ball or have a wiffle ball, find a ball, and just practice playing catch with somebody in your house. Uh-oh, my ball fell. Doesn't have to be very long, maybe 5 minutes at the most, maybe a couple times throughout the day. Just practice catching or throwing. The catching part, let me get my ball. It rolled away from me. Uh-oh, it went really far away. Hang on. When we're catching, a couple ways to make this a little easier for you. You can do alligator catches. So we're making alligator teeth here. And when the ball's in the air, chomp down like an alligator would. Or the bread basket. This is our bread basket. We hold our hands out like this. When the ball's in the air, we trap it against our chest. And the other way is kind of advanced. If you can just catch it up in the air with one hand, or alligator with two, okay? You can also, like I'm in my basement, I can throw this off the wall and practice catching too. So maybe if you don't have somebody at home, I have a concrete wall right here, very safe, not going to break anything. I can practice throwing and catching. All right. Good luck, and hope to see you guys soon. See ya.